To Dust is a film that I cannot physically hold up and show you like I did all of these Disney films. To Dust is one of those films that I got from the library, but I had to take back because it was due. Watched this film last night, and how was it? We got to get into the plot, and this is going to be very tough because I don't actually have it with me to hold up and show you, so I can't try and pronounce the names or the name of the lead actor in here. But it's all about this Jew whose wife dies, and he becomes friends with Matthew Broderick's character, and now he wants to find out what happened to his wife, and science and everything. This film was very confusing to sit through because you don't really get to know what the plot is until about 45 minutes in, and at that point you kind of check yourself out because Matthew Broderick was one of those actors in the 80s and 90s, but you believed his roles. You knew that he was just this teen character. He did some comedy, he did some horror, then he did Inspector Gadget, and that's what ruined him. Inspector Gadget was one of those films that just ruined his whole career. And now we know what happened to him. He was on The Conners, and he was Grown-Up Ralphie, narrating A Christmas Story live. I'm not kidding, look it up. How sad. Matthew Broderick was pretty decent in here, but I bet you they had to do 4 or 5 takes because he just kept on flubbing his lines, stuttering and stuff like that. Not making fun of him for stuttering, because I got a stutter. But that film, To Dust, was a really confusing film that I'm not really going to properly review for you. I'm just going to tell you what I thought. The acting was kind of piss poor from Matthew Broderick, but the lead guy, who has a foreign name that I'm not going to try and pronounce and butcher it, this was put out by Cinedigm. It was a 92-minute film that had a decent script, a pretty decent director behind it, and good cinematography and lighting. But again, this film was just a bit confusing because you had to, and irritating because you had to sit through 45 minutes to really know what this whole film's about. And when you get to the end, it kind of pisses you off because you get no real ending to it. And you also got this side plot with the lead character's kids missing their mother, which I understand that. You needed that, but did you really need to drive that home in this plot? No, you had too much going on in this thing for the crowd to care anyways. And since we didn't really get to see what your mother did for you or how good of a mother your mother was, we didn't get a chance to see any of that. So, personally, why should we care when you just bring that in an hour into the film? There is my review of To Dust from Cinedigm. Cinedigm did not send me this for review, but there it is. The Cinedigm original film, To Dust. I'm going to give To Dust a C-.